Okay, our first one today: build proper business relationships to make sure that whatever entity you're building is actually working. Um, what would you say go? What elements would you say go into a proper business relationship? Between two people,
The
entrepreneurs.
first thing is transparency. You gotta understand that when you get into any type of business entity, any business contract, anything like that, you gotta make sure that you guys are both on the same page. Secondly, I think motive. A lot of people can definitely get into business and they could be want money. They can want the biggest bag. They can want the biggest goals and whatnot. But what is your motive behind it? Are you guys on this? Do you guys have the same morals? Do you guys have the same vision? Do you guys have the same, same type of plan that you have to get to that goal that you guys are looking for? That's definitely important for sure. And then lastly, I would say um, consistency. I think in relationships, one may be the key to making sure the relationship stays balanced, making sure that you guys are always staying on top of things. But sometimes that other partner can be lacking, and it can stray you guys or split you guys into different ways. And when it gets to that point, business can fall downhill, and then in a drop of a dime, everything goes down to where it wasn't. The business isn't where it used to be. So I would say those are my three things.
Did you say emotional stability?
I think emotional stability plays into, I would say, consistency. Yeah, I would say it plays in consistency because when you have the emotional stability, that basically means that you got the consistency to stay grounded. You have the consistency to stay level-headed in any type of endeavor that you guys come to, for sure.
And I think I'm reading Rich Dad Poor Dad right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, just the idea of partnerships. For the people who haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, how would you say the idea of partnerships goes into that connects to that
That concept.
yeah, the book.
Well, Rich Dad Poor Dad is more of a finance book, but how you can connect the two on how you choose your relationships is, again, I would say motive. Somebody who's read Rich Dad Poor Dad knows I'm working for my money, not working with my money. So when you're working for your money, or excuse me, when the money is working for you, you start to get that feel of, damn, I don't need to be doing everything all at once. So one partner may be doing this, the other partner may be doing that, and that goes back to that balance that I'm talking about, because when you have that balance and you know which each role you guys play in a business partnership, it makes things go a lot more smoothly, and it also definitely prevents any type of hiccups or mistakes that you two can control. One of the things that I think ruins relationships a lot is not taking into consideration things that we can control. Now, with that being said, it could be something small as you know that you had to go pick up some papers from FedEx, and your other partner didn't even know that you were supposed to send a reminder out to them to remind them of that. It's just little things like that that you always can do in planning, organizing, and just staying on top of things. Staying on top of things definitely creates the strong bonded relationship that you have with any type of partner you get in with business.
And I would say building a business, proper business relationships can tell you where you are in your career as well.
Hell yeah. I was just having a conversation with one of my now mentors. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't know if he wanted to be on camera. But we were talking about how easily where you can notice what level of stature you're at by the type of relationships that you have. And it's not to belittle anybody, not to say one person is better than another, but the facts are the facts. The pudding is the pudding, to where if you see that you are the dumbest one in the room, but the relationships you have are so strong that these people are at a certain stature, it shows that your growth is still going up and scaling up versus still having a business relationship with people who can't even tell you the top two things about your business or give you any guidance on even how to run somewhat of your business, So
that's what makes the difference between, I would say, having intelligence, having like a grinding and like hustle mentality.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think, but with that though, with a relationship like that though, you automatically gotta weed that out, because if you don't weed that out in the beginning, you'll get all the way into damn near the middle of the process and find out, oh my God, this person's actually grinding, but really they should be doing this or doing something else, you know. Like I said, it always goes back to motive. If you ain't got no good motive behind it to where you know exactly what this person is trying to do while we in business, it's just a mess waiting to happen.
Good. At first, I got this opportunity, and I knew if I wanted to execute it the way I wanted to execute it, I had to bring people on.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought somebody on, and immediately I regretted it. And because of just my good instinct, and just, I didn't know his motives, and I didn't know what his intentions were outside of his project and his product. And what I learned from that is, what that kind of showed me is like, not everybody's out to get you, but at the same time, you should always stay on your toes, because you never know what's going to come out of these opportunities.
I would say the biggest thing I grasp for that is you can't force collaborations.
Yeah.
Like collaborations will always come naturally. Even when you used to even when you're texting over the phone to somebody, or you talk to them on the phone for the first time, you may not get that good first vibe. Like, I don't know if I want to do business with them. But the biggest thing behind that is those first couple interactions are all going to be different. But the main point of it is, did you grasp everything from it to where you know, A, he's going to be a good, or she's going to be a good business partner, and they have the same motives, and B, will they produce a product that's going to come to fruition. My number one thing is, go argue every day. You can bitch at each other every day, but when the time comes, push the shove, are you sitting at the table with someone, okay, I know we don't agree on this, but the product is exactly what we want to agree on. And if the product comes out great, that's all that matters.